Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. What it do, players and trainers? It's your boy. If you haven't figured it out by the logo now, it's your boy, the Blazin Squid. And this week we're bringing something new little spice to the LDL season, which is just me live, kind of going through what I think or who I think will win in weekly matchups. So unfortunately, we've already had 5 weeks already done. We still have another 10 weeks to go. A lot of playoff spots that are being fought for. So without further ado, why don't we jump into some LDL action? All right, so as you can see, week 5, we have Jordan and Jesse, where Jesse pulled out a W, Ranward and DJ. Ranward pulled a W, Matt and Steven. Matt pulled out the W, Chris and Carlos. Carlos pulled out the W, Shay, Brandon. Brandon pulled out the W, Mark, Alejandro. Mark pulling out W's. Brandon, Trick. Brandon pulling out a W. Arthur and Anthony. And Arthur pulling out a W. It's kind of funny looking at this matchup here. Now that I actually kind of go through it, like, there's a champion right here, a champion right there, a champion right here, a champion right there, and a champion right there, all kind of going into that match and playing on a W, which is, it's kind of expected, but it wasn't. It was a hard-earned W for, especially like for Matt. That match was like really tough. That was a hard match to watch. Well, without further ado, next week we have Jesse versus Alejandro, Trig versus Anthony, Mark versus Brennan, Arthur versus Shay, Chris versus Jordan, Steven versus Carlos, Ranward versus Matt, and DJ versus Brandon. Ooh, am I logged in? Could I put a winner in here if I wanted to? I am not logged in. Why am I not signed in? Why am I not signed in? So, no. I wonder if I can sign in real quick. It's right there. Go to Google Drive. Man, we got some really tough matchups, especially for myself. When it comes to myself, I'm expecting a really tough matchup this week, guys. Really tough. Do I have to double click it? Yeah, double click. Alright, so hopefully this works now. Yeah. So I am going to fix the doc afterwards. I'm just going to type up who I think will win, so that way we kind of have a visual and not just a verbal of what I think would go down. This is really peaceful music. I was thinking we could just go between the data roster, the draft roster thing. If I go F11, what does that do for me? That works out perfectly. Okay, perfect. All right, so as we were mentioning, let's go down a breakdown first of Jesse versus Alejandro. Jesse is currently 2-3, where Alejandro is also 2-3, I believe. Both players, Alejandro 2-3, Jesse 2-3. Ooh, 5th versus 6th. Ooh, okay. Where are these guys? Kind of right there. Am I missing one? Circuitry. Whoa. Jesse hasn't brought circuitry once. That's interesting. But looking at these matchup, Tornadus, T, Mamoswine, Slowbro, Manchow, Aromatisse, Raichu, Mega Venusaur, Heatran, Skuntank, Mismagius, and Tyrantrum versus Tapu Fini, Ferrothorn, Darmanitan, Masquerain. Oh! Powerful stuff! Man. Seismitoad, Regice, Mega Pinsir, Guja, Regirock, Dusknoir, Xurkitree. Alright, so how about, man, I really want to go through these teams and kind of like talk them through, but I feel like that might give away some strategies. So let's just go by what we know previously about these trainers. Jesse and Alejandro. Jesse always beats me. But Alejandro has so much tech behind him that it's ridiculous. Season 6, Alejandro beat Jesse, I believe, unless he didn't face. Man. But Jesse has Mega Pincer. Jesse has Mega Pincer while Alejandro really has Mega Venusaur. So that matchup itself really gives Jesse the upper hand. Man. And by the way they've been going, this week, if I had to choose one, man, they're both 2 and 3. Jesse's slightly lower, but it's not due to his prep. It isn't. Jesse's prep is there, but so is Alejandro's. Yo, this is a tough one, guys. A tough one. But it's going to come down to a wire. It really is. Without being biased here. I am going to go with... wow, bro. I think this is going to be... This is Battle of the Week. We're just going to leave it at that. Battle of the Week. Because... I'm going to go with Jesse, man. Jesse 1-0. That's how it's going to go down, guys. Jesse 1-0. Jesse 1-0. Wow. Wow. Jesse 1-0. It's going to be, guys, it's going to be a close match. I can tell you, just be on the lookout for this match. This match is going to be intense. It's going to be awesome. Look out for that. Antony versus Trig. Antony is, if I'm not mistaken, 3 and 2. A solid 3 and 2. And that's awesome for Antony. Antony really knows, like, he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing this season. Every match has been more or less close, but still. Trig has still not got his footing, so Antony is going to walk away from this one. I'm going to go with a 3-0 on this one for Antony. I think most of the matches have been pretty close. Like, I don't have the scores here. I would have to actually go to the doc. But I think they've been like 2-0s. But I'm going to give them a 3-0 this week. Mark versus Brennan. Oh my goodness gracious. Whoa. 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 This is a Season 2 LDL champion versus the most recent LDL champion. Man, it's tough because Brennan is climbing out of a hole. Brennan is coming out of a hole. He's my bud. This is my souling partner. Hopefully we can do the souling soon. But whenever you have time in your schedule, my dude. But dude, oh my god, Mark versus Brennan. No, Brennan lost last season to a triple protect. That was an intense match, guys. You guys gotta watch that match. If I have the code, I'm gonna find it for you guys. It has to be a 1-0. 1-0. But the question is, to who? To who will be the 1-0? Who will get the 1-0 here, guys? Who will get this 1-0? I think Brendan's going to do everything in his power to pull it out. Kind of sounds biased. It might be a bit biased. I love Mark. Don't get me wrong. I love the dude. What did I do to the standings? Man, it's like, you look here. But, man, Brennan's not... Like, itself, Brennan versus Arthur's match was intense. Brennan's only at -2. Man, I think this might be a battle of the week. Yo, there's gonna be a lot of battles of the weeks. I'm gonna give Brennan the 1-0. I'm gonna give Brennan the 1-0. Arthur versus Shay. Without any disrespect, Shay, you're still trying to get comfortable with your team. You're still making a lot of transactions. I think you've used up all your transactions, my dude. I'm not sure what you were expecting going into LDL. Arthur's gonna be a very, very, very hard team to beat. Nothing like the Squid. I think you could pull it off. Don't get me wrong. But just by previous statistics and stacks wise, Arthur walks away from this one. Like he's walked away from every other battle. A 4-0. Not 47-0. 4-0. But I'm gonna give Shay. He's gonna put up a fight. Shay's gonna put up a fight. Now that his team is officially finalized, I hope all his transactions are what he wanted it to be, and he can go into this match looking like an all-star. All right. Next up, Chris versus Jordan. Gimmicks versus the new guy. I still don't know Chris's playstyle. You know what? I'm gonna give Chris this one because Chris has a buddy system. Chris has a buddy system that's his boy Alejandro, and I'm pretty sure Chris is gonna be doing some consulting, and I'm just gonna give him some really awesome tips on what he could do. Jordan is more of a lone wolf, so it's gonna be, he's gonna bring his gimmicks, but if Chris and Alejandro really put their heads together, it's gonna be a fun one to watch. It really is. It's gonna be a fun battle. Battle of the week. Can't necessarily say because Mark versus Brennan and Jesse versus Alejandro are gonna be very hard to beat overall. Steven versus Carlos. Oh my god. I think this was the turning point of LDL Season 6 for Steven. Because Carlos 6-0'd him. Carlos 6-0'd him, and after that, Steven just went down. Like, he could not get momentum back in his favor. I think I beat him after that. I know he went on like a 3-game losing streak, which sucked. It really did suck a lot for him. So Steven versus Carlos. Carlos is doing so good, but I don't expect a 6-0 this time around. Without a doubt, this is gonna be a good match. This is gonna be a good match, but without being biased or anything like that, Carlo looks like he walks away from this one. Sorry, Steven. I love you, my dude. But Carlo walks away with a 2-0. Ranward versus Matt. I'm trying my best, guys. Trying my best with all my prep. My team is finalized. So this is Wednesday. The battle should be happening maybe Friday, hopefully. I did build my team Monday. I wanted to get it out of the way. Not stress it, just kind of play around a bit. I already have a game plan. I know how I'm going into this match. But Matt has a lot of good counters. Matt has a solid team that can really how do I put it? That can really have me cornered. It really can. From previous thing, I did beat Matt LDL 6. I did beat him in FPL. I'm gonna say, without being biased myself, which sounds kind of biased, but it's gonna be a 1-0. A 1-0. Yeah. Then we have Brandon versus DJ. DJ, which is, he's not in a slump per se. DJ has good games. He has had some good games. It's just like, man, I don't know. His opponents are slightly over prepping, or no, I wouldn't say over prepping. Just, I don't know. Like, my match versus DJ was very, very, DJ had me on the ropes. He did. And it came down to finally breaking through, like him making a mistake. But I've seen DJ's improving. DJ is improving a lot. Enough to the point where can you put a W? Brandon is doing. Who Brandon battled last week? He battled Shay. Before that, he battled me, which ended in a 2-0. Before that, Brandon battled Steven, won. Before that, he battled Chris and won. And before that, he battled Jesse, but Jesse won. Man, both players are gonna go into this hot. Mega v Mega, he just got Mega Sableye. I'm gonna have to give it to Brandon. Brandon's on a hot streak. Brandon is on a hot streak, but I am gonna give Brandon the 2-0. The 2-0 victory. And that's gonna be that, guys. I am only about 17 minutes in. But with that being said, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Screenshot this if you want. I'll probably try to, we'll kind of go back over everything. I'll try to screenshot it if anything like that. But with that said, check out the videos there, linked, whatnot. But I wish all the players good luck this week. And hey, prove me wrong. That is all I gotta say. Especially you, Matt, since you had to face me. Prove me wrong. With that said, I'm gonna get out of here. You guys are amazing. Stay blazing. Squid out.